Hi folks, welcome back to Edible Whole Foods. Today we're going to talk about the spring vegetable, asparagus. But we're also going to talk about what to do with all of these guys you may have laying around, these lovely hard-boiled dyed Easter eggs. Now if you've got a bunch of these, yeah, you can make deviled eggs out of them, but let's make something a little more exciting. So we're going to use asparagus, and I kind of want to make sure everybody knows what to do with asparagus. You grab them wherever it's about to break, just snap that off. Nature kind of tells you what's hard and what's not. And before you throw these things away, you could also throw them in a soup pot and make a little asparagus soup with them. Now, I like to grill asparagus, and to grill them, all I do is sprinkle a little olive oil and throw them on the grill. And I was very concerned the other day because I was watching a talk food show kind of thing, and most people didn't know what this is. And this is a shallot. And a shallot's kind of a little cousin of a big red onion. It's got a little bit of a garlic taste, and you deal with it exactly the way you would an onion. Kind of cut it along the lines, come back this way, and then just go right in there to mince it up. All right, this is a very old French style sauce. It's mayonnaise based and it's hard-boiled egg based. And I'm not going to bore you with the French. I think it's gribiche or gabache. But it's a wonderful, wonderful sauce, and it's one that you don't see very often. So what I've got is got some mayonnaise in here. I put some hard-boiled eggs. As you can see, I use the latest technology to chop these eggs up. And I don't know what I'd do without my little egg chopper. And in this little container, we've got some chopped cornichons, some chopped shallots, and you'll also see some capers in here. Now, cornichons are just little baby dill pickles. That's about all they are. So we're going to dump that in there. We're going to give this a stir. And then we're going to put some parsley, some chives, and some dill. Now, sometimes I'll even use tarragon in place of the dill. Just depends on what I've got in my refrigerator and what I'm in the mood for. I've actually made chicken salad using this as a base. So the tarragon works really well with the chicken salad. All right, then we're going to hit it with a little lemon juice. And we need about the juice of a half a lemon. Now I need just a touch of Dijon. Yellow mustard does not really work here. It's a little bit too, I don't know, it's just not right. So we're just going to use Dijon mustard. And that's pretty much it. And you need to let it refrigerate for a couple of hours for the flavors to meld. And then it's got a wide variety of uses. But this and a lot of what's in here is hard to put a wine with. So, you were really not happy with me when I told you the ingredients of this.
From a wine guy point of view, asparagus is one of the hardest things to match a wine with, but then you threw in the cornichons, you threw in the capers, you threw in all those herbs. For me, spring and summer, it's time for rosés, nice dry rosés.
Huh.
So I chose a rosé from one of my favorite Willamette Valley, Oregon producers, Elk Cove. This is their rosé of Pinot Noir. It's going to have a nice little bit of fruit to it, and I think the fruit on it, along with the acidity of it and the dryness of it, will pair beautifully with all the herbaceous qualities you have in the sauce and in the asparagus.
That's wonderful. I think rosé is, unfortunately, I think most of us grew up on cheap rosé,
Yeah.
you know, like that garbage kind of rosé.
Yes, sir.
So we think rosé is not a classy enough wine to be drinking with food.
Yeah.
So do you want to try the poached salmon, which this sauce is great with,
I would love to try the poached salmon.
or the asparagus, or
I-
both?
I might do both.
I'll tell you what,
know
why
me.
don't you just go over there and start eating?
Yes, sir.
Very versatile, as you see. Poached salmon's great with poached salmon. It's great over spring grilled asparagus. Kind of a little different trick. And as you can see, it didn't take a whole lot of time to fix. So,
Cheers.
and be adventuresome with the wine.
Exactly.
Have some rosé. Come back and see us next week on Edible Whole Foods.